turning managers into leaders, helping people shine.
Hi there, I'm Merge, and I'm back with another strategy on how to create more compassionate and empathetic workplaces. Today's tip won't surprise you. It's to ask more questions and then to listen to the answers with attention and interest. Now, you might wonder why I said it shouldn't surprise you. Well, let's break it down. When you ask questions, genuine questions to learn more about others and understand their point of view, you build rapport, you build relationships. What you're really doing is telling the other person that I care enough to find out more about you and your circumstances. That this approach builds empathy and compassion is not surprising. It also shouldn't shock you when I say that it isn't good enough to just ask questions. You actually need to listen to the answers. And not just listen, but demonstrate to the other person that you are listening. When you paraphrase what you hear, when you ask follow-up questions, you're letting the other person know that you've actually heard what they said. There is nothing more uplifting than the other person knowing that you asked, you listened, you heard what they said, and that you care about them and their situation. As I mentioned back in strategy number 1 in this series, what I just described creates an empathetic workplace, one where you can feel what the other person is feeling. But what takes you from an empathetic workplace to a compassionate workplace is your willingness to do something or try to do something to alleviate the other person's discomfort or pain. So while the tip I'm giving you is to ask questions and then listen to the answers with interest and attentiveness, you need to take this strategy one step further to move from empathy to compassion. You need to be willing to do something, to take action to alleviate that discomfort or that pain. Let me give you a couple of examples to demonstrate what I mean. If one of your staff is facing elder care issues, for example, what can you do that will go beyond empathy? Perhaps offer an adjusted schedule. Give the person the phone number for your employee assistance program, or just let them vent. Or if one of your team members wants to continue to work from home, even though the company has mandated that everyone needs to return to the office, what action can you take without compromising the policy? Maybe you could ask more questions to get to the root cause of why they want to work from home and see if you can come up with a creative solution without breaking the rules. Showing interest and listening well is empathy. But remember, taking action to try and improve the situation is compassion. This is Merge Gupta-Sunderji with a Merge Management Moment.
Turning managers into leaders.